What if a highly anticipated game drops, and the biggest outrage isn't about its quality, but its length? Could a shorter, more focused experience actually be a bold step forward in an era of open-world fatigue? Or is it just bad value? That's precisely the debate swirling around 2K and Hangar 13's new release, Mafia: The Old Country. As soon as it hit the digital streets, social media ignited with opinions, and many fans voiced genuine concerns about the future direction of this long-standing franchise. Now, it's worth noting that The Old Country hasn't faced the kind of unified panning we saw with Mafia III, which really struggled with its storyline, launch bugs, and gameplay that just felt repetitive. But make no mistake, several significant issues have certainly been brought up. First and foremost, the $50 price tag. For many, that felt contentious, especially when you consider the relatively short campaign length, clocking in at around 12 to 15 hours. A lot of players felt the value simply didn't match the price based on those hours of gameplay. Others, frankly, anticipated an open-world experience, something sprawling with endless side missions and extensive content, much like Mafia III tried to deliver. But what they received instead was a story-focused, linear adventure with really limited side activities. And yes, some users did encounter crashes and performance glitches. During our own testing on PC, the game crashed twice. But here's where the conversation gets interesting and perhaps a little misunderstood. Because while The Old Country might not deliver on quantity for some, it absolutely delivers on quality in key areas. Hangar 13 did a truly remarkable job recreating early 1900s Sicily. We're talking stunning visuals, vibrant colors, and compelling lighting that just pull you into that world. And yes, while exploration options are minimal, that's perfectly fine. Not every game needs to be a 100-hour open-world epic, does it? Sometimes, a tight, focused narrative is exactly what we crave. The game genuinely shines through its engaging story, top-notch voice acting, and memorable characters. You follow Enzo, a young man from the mines, as he navigates the treacherous world of the Don Teresi family and climbs the ranks of the Italian mafia. The voice talent here truly elevates the entire experience. And while the core gameplay might not reinvent the wheel, it remains thoroughly enjoyable. We found particular satisfaction in the stealth segments. Yes, you absolutely have the option to ghost through levels undetected if that's your preferred style. And driving those classic cars, or even riding horses across Sicily. It feels fantastic, especially as you unlock faster vehicles. Now, it isn't perfect, of course. The gunplay, specifically the crosshair mechanics, definitely needs some refinement. With certain weapons, that crosshair just widens excessively when you aim, which can be frustrating in a tense firefight. But think about the broader landscape we're navigating. In an era of undeniable open-world fatigue, where many AAA titles often demand $80 and hundreds of hours of your life, a game like Mafia: The Old Country offers a genuinely refreshing change of pace. It sits alongside titles like our Game of the Year, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, as a reminder that sometimes less truly is more, especially when that less is crafted with such care. So, is that $50 price tag justified? Well, that truly depends on what you expect from a game. For some, the compelling narrative, the exquisite craftsmanship of that world, and the sheer quality of the performances make it absolutely worth the investment, despite the gameplay limitations or the shorter runtime. For others, waiting for a sale, or perhaps its eventual inclusion in services like Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, makes more sense. Ultimately, Mafia: The Old Country forces us to ask, what do we truly value in our gaming experiences? Is it endless content, or a perfectly told story? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this discussion, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the tech and gaming worlds that shape our lives.